Hi guys! Welcome to a brief tutorial on how to use this investor portal, so let's get started. We'll begin with the first tab of How to Guide. On this tab, you can simply see the table of contents of the entire sheet. For example, if in early morning you just want to see the news section, then you would just scroll downwards and then click on Business News. And doing that will take you directly to the news page where you can see both the local and international news which can impact the market. From here, either only the summary can be read by double-clicking this cell or otherwise from column B. You can also open the link for any given news. Second tab is your landing page, where on the left side you can see the live tracking of several different market funds. In the center, you would see the buy or sell recommendations for different risk levels. Low risk should be for those who would not want to lose their capital, and for them, typically balanced fund will only be recommended for about 10%. So even on negative days, your 90% capital in the money funds will be able to offset any loss in the balanced fund. Then we have the moderate risk, who can handle losing capital slightly. For them, partial stock fund holdings are recommended so that they can earn more on a good day. Then at the end, we have the high-risk recommendation, which can take advantage of special funds like Mizan Energy Fund or the Dividend Opportunity Fund, which are higher in the risk profile. This group will try to get the most out of a bull run while still keeping the market exposure at a manageable levels. Next up is the PSX page, where you can see several quick snapshots of the market drivers, like the daily moving averages or the exchange and commodity rates. On the left, you can see how the market is moving right now, and this portion is automatically refreshed after every 30 minutes. Then, at the bottom, you can see the breakdown of all the funds which we are tracking. For example, in Al Hamra Islamic Stock Fund, these are the top 10 companies the fund has invested in, and today, this fund is showing a loss of 1574. Similarly, you can continue going down and see the live performance of rest of the funds. Then we have the Admin Trades tab, where all buying and selling along with profit and loss of the admin can be seen on how moving in and out of equity funds can help you beat the returns of simple money market funds, which are giving less nowadays. To go into a bit of details, in column B, C, D, and E, you can see that the admin has divided his portfolio in 3 types of equity funds and 1 type of save money market fund. Whenever the market looks good, more buying into equity funds is done, and when the index looks weak, cash is moved back into the safer income funds. In the center, you see the opening and closing of the index of each day, along with how the market performed on that particular day. Using that, we can show from column J to M on how well our funds perform daily. Daily profit or loss is then added up in the last column, so you can track how well the portfolio is growing over time. All Investor Sheet subscribers can request to get their own portfolio tracker just like this one. Next, we have the analysis page. Here you can see the 30-minute chart along with the volume, which can indicate the strength of a short-term trend of any positive or negative movement. Then below this, you have another graph showing longer-term trends, so you know when to buy, hold, or sell from the stock funds. As seen on the market jump on the 10th of June, which was from 50 DMA. In the KMI 30 tab, you can see all the components of the index along with the chart. Below all this, you can also see how all the global markets are performing. If all international indices are majorly red, then it's best to head over to the business news page and then check the international news section on what could have happened. Next is KSE 100 tab, where you can check all companies and sectors in the Pakistan stock market. There you can check if any sector is assisting the profits in your chosen funds or causing less profits. For example, the cement sector being very negative on a positive day can impact your fund's performance. After that, you have the MFap Sheet, where all funds are color organized so that you can track your NAVs very easily and quickly from here, instead of searching them manually one by one from the website. For the beginners, if a certain fund says 0.5 in the one-day column, then that simply means that on each LAC, you'll earn 500 on that day in your equity funds. This sheet will be updated by 9 a.m. every day, as it says on the top. Top Fund tab will simply take the data from the MFap sheet and see which funds performed the best on the last day. All outdated fund results are automatically excluded from the chart, so that you always see the most reliable information, and also move your asset management company if your AMC is consistently underperforming. Next up is the compounding tracker. Here you can see complete and very detailed calculations of 10 years, so you know which type of fund you can invest in for the most returns. As you know, some funds have a 25% tax rate, while some only have 15% tax. From the charts, you can see that any fund that allows compounding will outperform any fund which does not have compounding. This sheet can be edited by all members, and all you have to do is add your capital and monthly addition in the top green cells, and then the results will be shown instantly on the graphs in front of you. Then you have some FAQs, as in frequently asked questions about mutual funds, like what is a front-end load and what happens to your capital when an asset management company closes down. You can read these in your free time. Last tabs by name are premium members, who are given their own editable portfolio tracker where they can see how their investment is performing if they follow all recommendations given on the sheet. Members here can also tag the admin and get a custom recommendation based on the portfolio. When you become a member, all you have to do is to add your capital in the fourth row. For example, this member added $36,000 in the balanced fund on the 4th of July, and then he had this much left for the money market. Once the capital is added, your profit loss will automatically be calculated on the right section of the sheet. With that, we are wrapped up with this brief overview of the investor portal. If you think this can be beneficial to you, then please fill the trial form, which is given in the description, so that you can avail your free trial of 1 week. For further questions, you can reach out in the group. Happy trading and signing off.